Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to share 7 tips with you that could help you graduate from university debt-free or almost debt-free. These are some tips that I considered myself during my university years, and they worked really well for me. I was able to graduate debt-free. I did not have any loans, any financial aid, and no outstanding balance by the time I graduated. So, if you are interested to know how you can apply these tips and graduate debt free yourself, or to know to share with someone else, keep watching. Tip number 1: as you are applying for at the university, make sure that you check whether they have scholarship. Most universities, they have scholarship for first generation students, or for immigrants, and black students. So make sure you check for that and apply for those scholarships. They are there for you, and why not take that advantage and apply for these scholarships? And who knows, they are very helpful. You may get it, and that would be applied maybe to your first year, the first semester, or even first year, and sometimes even 4-year degree. You know, and that every little bit counts. So I would advise you to apply for this kind of scholarship if they apply to you. The second tip is to keep your grades up. After you get admitted, it's good to keep your grades up. Usually, if you are at the university level and your GPA is 3.5 or above, you can be qualified for merit based kind of scholarships. And, once your GPA is as high, a lot of doors are open for you. And once you apply for these GPAs, for these scholarships, it's going to be great. You will see it's usually they are really easy to get. So keep that in mind and keep your grades up. The third tip is to look for a part time job. And now it's best to look for a part time job on campus, or at another place where they understand what it means to be a student. And when you are a student, you can work. You can do so many things. You can work on campus, you can work at the residence halls, you can work at the cafe on campus, you can also work in retail, you know, where they can understand that you are busy, where they are flexible, and they can give you a schedule that will work with um, your work schedule could work with your schedule as a student. So make sure that you look for a job, a part time job, where they are student friendly. The fourth tip is to take advantage of summertime. Now, during the year, you cannot, when you have school, it's very hard to um, to have time, a lot of time to work full time. So a part time job would make sense. But when it's summertime, where you're not taking classes, most of us don't take classes over summer. Look for a maybe a part time job, or try to work for more hours, where you can actually make some money and save money for the following semester. And this is, I know for me, sometimes I work too much over summer, but Some of us, that's what we have to do to make things work. So I would say take advantage of that time. The fifth tip is to have a roommate, or if you don't like the idea of having a roommate, have a housemate. Maybe you can have a two bedroom, or even a bigger house, and you live in a room and you have other people living in the other rooms. And this way you can share the bills, and basically you save a lot of money by doing that. So having a housemate is a good thing. Just make sure that this person has a good reputation, or the people you living with, if it's a bigger house, uh, they have good reputations. They are not people who are going to create trouble. Okay, because that happens in college. So, tip number 6: ask for help. Ask for help when you need it. I am like that. Sometimes I feel really shy, uncomfortable to ask for help. But so many people are on campus to help you. Start with your advisor. You know, your advisor might know what to do if you having some financial problems. Also, friends. Other people you might think, um, other students who might be in the same situation. They may not apply for these things, or the scholarships or other opportunities themselves, but they might tell you what they know. It won't hurt asking for help. Okay. Tip number 7 is know that it's gonna be difficult, right? But keep your eyes on the prize. Always think about the end result. It's not easy to go to school, to work, and to do everything else, work on your projects and do your homework all the time. But think about your graduation. Think about your diploma. Think about why you are doing this, right? What is the purpose? And know that it's not impossible, right? I did it, and I know you can do that too. Okay, guys, these are the 7 tips. Please comment what tips that you think are the most efficient. Have you had any experiences with those tips that I explained in this video? And do you have other tips that I did not mention that you think might be helpful to somebody? Comment. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.